Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games. It's Friday, April 1st, 2022, and it's time for this week's weekly update. Jumping into the schedule this week, for Miniature Melee, we feature Star Wars X-Wing. We're going to be checking out the new rule set 2.5. We're going to have a minimum of 4 tables set up to skirmish with these new rules. And of course, as with any of these events, all of our X-Wing products will be on sale. So come in and check out the new rule set. If you haven't had a chance to check out X-Wing at all, this is also a really good opportunity to learn the game basically from scratch, because everybody's going to be on more or less the same level playing field, because we're going to all be learning these rules from scratch. So check out X-Wing Skirmish 2.5. Also on Sunday, we kick off our next slate of Looking for Adventure. On Sunday, DM Dave hosts Delivery. And on Thursday, DM Steve continues his story arc, Ceasefire. You can check out all of these adventures and sign up to play at warhorn.net and lookingforgames.com. Game night this week, we're welcoming the 2 to 4 player game Return to Dark Tower. This is a cooperative game for Restoration Games. It's a recreation of the Milton Bradley classic board game that came out in the 80s. But now it has an app-driven storyline and a tower that interacts with the game. You're going to complete quests and fight monsters to try to complete the ultimate goal and defeat the tower. If we run out of room for Dark Tower, which, again, it's a 4-player game, so there's a good chance of that, we also have the previous week's game, Voices in My Head. You can check out all of these at our event calendar at lookingforgames.com. New in stock this week from Games Workshop, we have the second wave of Aldari, including the Avatar of Cain, the Shining Spears, and a brand new combat patrol for the Eldari. In addition, from the Eldritch Omens box set, they've broken out the individual releases of the Shroud Runners, Rangers, and Autarchs. So you can see all of those. Those are available tomorrow. You can pre-order them today at lookingforgames.com. From Pandasaurus Games, the 2 to 4 player game Skull Canyon Ski Fest. Skull Canyon Ski Resort is finally celebrating their grand opening with a huge festival, and hopefully by now, most of the skiers have forgotten the rumors of Yeti sightings in the mountains. You're going to jump on the ski lift and explore different parts of the mountain, collect sets of cards to complete runs, and hang out at the ski lodge to recover and plan for your next day. We also got in a restock of Brew, as well as Dinosaur Island Roar and Right. So if you missed out on those titles and you want to get another look at them, those are available all in stock today in store and at lookingforgames.com. From AEG, Mystic Vale, the Essential Edition. This is a new box set, and it comes with everything that's been released to date for Mystic Vale, including the base game, the Veil of Magic expansion, the Veil of the Wind expansion, and the Mana Storm expansion. So this is a lot of content all packed into one box with a unique card crafting mechanic. You're going to build up your cards and harness nature's power to cleanse a curse that has been cast upon the land. Check out Mystic Vale, the Essential Edition. From Renegade Game Studios, 2 brand new deck builders from Popular's 80s themes. We've got G.I. Joe, the deck building game, and Transformers, the deck building game. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. These are real games, and they are available in stock today and at lookingforgames.com. From Plaid Hat Games, the makers of Mice and Mystics and Stuffed Fables, the 1 to 4 player game Familiar Tales. In Familiar Tales, you'll take on the role of one of the 4 familiars who have been charged with caring for an orphan with a mysterious past. You'll craft your abilities and increase your powers of your characters, all while trying to fend off dark forces and help this child become the adult they will be. And finally, speaking of X-Wing, we have the brand new expansion packs for the Gauntlet Fighter and Razor Crest to add to your X-Wing fleet. And you'll get a chance to try those out at our Miniature Melee for X-Wing when we do Skirmish 2.5. In the queue this week, as I mentioned last week, we are doing 4 pre-release events for Magic the Gathering Streets of New Capita. We're going to have a 7 p.m. session on Friday, a 1 and 7 p.m. session on Saturday, and then a special two-headed giant session on Sunday at 1 o'clock. What we're doing for this is something a little bit different. We are actually going to, it's actually a little bit of a special. So if you buy two different events, if you register yourself for two different events, Looking for Games is going to pick up the third. So you basically buy two and get one on us. So check out our web store at lookingforgames.com. Pick out your families because it is broken up into 5 different families, and pick your dates. And again, buy two and the third is on us. So you can see all of that in store and at lookingforgames.com. Now, last week I mentioned the Extra Life events kicking off for April. We're still kind of in teaser mode. We haven't quite nailed down all of the details. I was hoping to announce exactly what we were doing this week, but in true procrastinator fashion, not really. We didn't really procrastinate. We're just still trying to nail down specifically what we want to do and make it, the most, not only the most effective for raising money, but the most fun for the folks that are involved. So give us one more week and we'll get that out to you next week for our next session for Extra Life. And we wrap up this week's update with a few new titles coming in very soon, including expansion packs for Marvel Crisis Protocol and Marvel Champions. For Marvel Crisis Protocol, we've got the Nick Fury as well as the Daredevil and Elektra expansions. And for Marvel Champions, the Sinister Motives expansion pack. So that's our update for this week. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to tell others about us because, as I always say, you shouldn't be the only one to suffer. Thank you for watching and have a great day.